What's up, everybody? Ryan with Von Scheller Family Experience, and this is going to be one different experience we're going to share with you. As many of you know, I am a small business owner. I've been in business for about 25 years. I'm a fifth generation of this county. All my family pretty much is self-employed. My wife is self-employed. She has businesses. Our businesses are closed down. Mine is closed down until at least June 1st. And my wife's, hopefully she can open up in May. It's day to day. So, small businesses are losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. They're losing a lot of money. So a lot of people are like, oh, you're getting a $10,000 check here. That doesn't do much. It helps. Every little bit helps. We appreciate it. But the big picture, 30% of businesses aren't going to recover from this. Like 7 million people are on unemployment right now because of this. And a lot of people can't collect unemployment. A lot of self-employed businesses can't collect unemployment. It helps, but it doesn't put a big enough dent. Our savings is being depleted. Our years of saving, that's being depleted because we're just trying to survive right now. So I wanted to go out and join in on this protest that was going on in downtown Sonora and show my support for the local businesses, for our county, because that's what our county is all about. That's what our community is all about. It's about supporting businesses. It's about supporting local. We're the businesses that sponsor the baseball teams, that sponsor the Little League teams, that sponsor the basketball teams, that sponsor the nonprofit events and help out with the community events. And here the small businesses are getting flack from people. All we want to do is survive. People are bashing us and shaming the small businesses that are voicing themselves, saying, I just want to open, I just want to make a living again, I just want to support our community and support my family, and that's all they want to do. And they're getting shamed by so many people on social media. It blows me away. And today's protest, where some people were in masks, some people weren't, some people were 6 feet away, doing their best, and they're getting shamed. Yet you're going to see in this video, I walk through Lowe's and Walmart, not even during peak times, and it is packed with people. Only about 10% of them had masks on. And I've already had a boycott thread. I had people, posting on my business pages that they're going to boycott us. And why aren't they boycotting Walmart? Why aren't they boycotting Lowe's and attacking them for being open? I bet you only 5% of the employees that I saw had masks on. So not even the employees are wearing masks. Yet outside peaceful protest is getting shamed by so many people, just for saying, look, we're small businesses. We have a voice. We want to be heard. And we just want to live again and open our businesses. Now we know that these businesses all the businesses are going to have to change. They're going to have to adapt. We're going to have to open these businesses with new policies and new cleaning policies, and go through all new training with our employees to take that level of cleanliness even higher. And we're going to have to adapt. That's what we do. Humans adapt. They change. They make what we can with what we have. And so in this video, you're going to see the protest. You're going to see me walking through Walmart and Lowe's, showing you how crowded it is, how busy it is, not even during peak times. And you're going to see all of the protest. I'll try and cut out some of the non-important parts and see what you guys think. Leave some comments. We're just doing what we can. Our businesses are shut down. We've been sheltering in place as much as possible, but we get our kids out of the house a little bit. So we're doing our part. We're doing what we can. All we're saying is something needs to happen soon. These businesses need to open. So check out the rest. All right, so we're at our local family Walmart, and this parking lot is pretty full. I just saw a group of like 10 people come out that none of them are wearing masks and or anything. So it's just crazy how people get upset over downtown and everything that was going on downtown. People, social distancing and stuff like that, but yet they're still going to Walmart and Save Mart and Safeway and all these places like that and shopping, and it's packed. I mean, hundreds of people. I'm not even here at a busy time. It was a busy time. You know, I've seen this parking lot twice this in the last week and a half. Same with Lowe's. So how is it so horrible that local businesses wanted to just support each other? Remember, it's these local businesses that sponsor your kids' little league, your kids' basketball games, you know, sponsor the, you know, fundraisers for your schools. It's those local businesses. It's not Walmart. It's not the big box stores like Lowe's. It's the local businesses. So they support everything that goes on in a small town, yet you can't support them. It's just crazy to me. So crazy to me. So anyways, I just got out of Walmart, and it blows me away that so many people are bashing on local businesses that are closed, that all they want to do is open. That's all they want to do. Just want to open, make a living, support their family. And people are putting towards so much hate towards these businesses. They're leaving bad reviews. They're saying boycott them. Yet you walk into Walmart right now and it's crazy busy with people from not just our county, people from all over. Crazy busy. And yet the small business, we just want to survive. We just want to live. We just want to support our families. All right, so I'm at Lowe's right now. I got a bunch of flack earlier for going down to support our local businesses, you know, doing a live feed, I'll have, you know, and just kind of showing my support for the local businesses. There's a safe way, there's a clean, safe way to reopen businesses, show our support for businesses, and that's all I was trying to do. So I've already had people trying to boycott my business, you know, leaving nasty remarks on my business. So I just wanted to show that Lowe's and Walmart, that are the busiest places in the county, not everyone's wearing masks. People are trying to do 6 feet apart. We were doing 6 feet apart earlier. So just trying to show you that people are out and about. You know, don't pick on the local businesses because they're trying to survive. You know, we can't survive on $150,000, $200,000 loss on our business, and then these big box stores are flourishing with business. So it's just a big deal. You know, I just wanted to kind of show, you know, how busy Lowe's is. And this isn't even as busy as it was the other day. The other day, you can even find a parking spot in this parking lot. Hey everybody, Ryan here, Sound Extreme. I am downtown Sonora right now, and I am a local small business just like my wife. And all the small businesses are coming together in Tuolumne County to have a protest against opening back up, reopening California. I've got the Zelenskys right behind me. They are getting interviewed by the news station. I haven't found out what actual station it is yet, but Cindy has, you know, a great voice in this. She's been really pushing this issue. So I'm going to be going Facebook Live throughout the day to kind of document all the small businesses coming together and kind of this whole protest. So it's really important. I mean, so many businesses are closed, their doors are closed, families are being, you know, affected, and it's just affecting everybody. So we'll see what's going on here.
Put out there in the community. We're behind them. We feel the hurt that they all have. And anything we can do to make things better, we need to have our governor step up and put a plan together to get these businesses back open.
And we are just as important as these big city areas. Do not forget the small people who actually make America amazing.
I've got one more question. So yesterday, you know, the governor was supposed to come out and talk about, you know, reopening. And he touched on it, but were you expecting a more concrete plan from him yesterday?
Absolutely, it's his job. It is his job to provide us with accurate data and to lead us. He is not leading us. Him sitting on his couch with his children, putting a Facebook post out there, does nothing to secure our emotions of we are okay. Good for him. His family is happy and great. He's still being paid. He's considered essential. Look at all these other people who aren't. So, yes, they're going to get unemployment and maybe a little bit of money. They aren't doing their jobs for that. They do it because they love it. Let us get back to work. We built a beautiful country. Figure it out.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And if these guys too, whatever.
Cool.
Very good.
So it's CBS 13 News that is taking a report on this. They just got done interviewing Steve and Cindy, and now they're getting ready to interview Randy here. So really interesting thing that's going on. I mean, my business is shut down 2.5 months, all of May, all of April, half of March. My wife's business is shut down. You know, we're starting to lose June. We're losing other months. So, you know, it's really hard. We can't make any money. We can't. You know, these stimulus checks and things like that people are getting. It's a small dent on a business.
Yeah, that's fine. My name is Randy Pare. Last name is spelled P-A-R-E. Little accent on the E.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, tell me why you decided to come out and support this cause today.
Well, I love this community. I love Sonora and Jamestown. We've been here about 8 years, moved up from the valley. We bought my wife's parents' home. They've been here since 1984, so we've been here a lot over the years. We've fallen in love with the community. Came up here, we opened a business downtown, and I love America. I love our freedom, and what I'm seeing going on right now in the country, I'm not liking what's going on and what is being regulated and imposed on us. Specifically with what's going on right now with the quote-unquote pandemic, and we do have a problem. I do know that, but I feel like the government, parts of the government, are really overreaching our liberties and what Bill of Rights and our Constitution was about. When I read locally here, I'm not an activist, okay? I'm not a political activist, okay? I'm just a God-fearing, loving America. Okay, my dad went to war, World War II, bled a lot over there. He fought for what I see is happening and beginning to happen in this country. Our country going a direction that it shouldn't be going, and what our founding fathers believed in, and what my dad and my wife's dad went and fought for. Okay, my dad was recipient of 3 Purple Hearts, 2 Bronze Stars, 2 Silver Stars, French Croix de Guerre. He made it through 2 amphibious landings, and I hate to see them telling me I can't go fish at Malona's with my granddaughter because of pandemic. Okay, I can't have more 2 people in my home now. Here, my wife and I live in our home. My daughter and my granddaughters live down the street. They can't come to my house for dinner or whatever. Okay, I realize we have a problem. We do have a problem in America, but certain parts of the countries are overstepping our liberty, and I can't be silent about that. Okay, it has nothing to do with Democrat or Republican. Part of my family are Democrats, staunch Democrats. Okay, I'm a Republican. Okay, I love them to death. A lot of that family, we got along greatly for years and years, and they've died and gone on to glory, and other parts of the family are not. Okay, now I'm just having a discussion last night on a social media page with part of my extended family about it. We disagree, but we love each other. And what I see in the country is hate. I see, if you don't agree with me, I want to kick your butt, or you're better off dead. Okay? I don't believe that. I don't like what's going on with our president and what they're doing to our president. I'm for Trump, okay? But I did never do this with Obama or Bill Clinton or anything, okay? If you have a view, you voice your view, you don't hate people for it, okay? And I just thought, you know what, today I'm gonna come out on a beautiful day and just tell people, hey, you know, we need to relax here in Tuolumne County. I was up at Lowe's yesterday doing something essential, okay, I needed essential, and I started cracking up when I pulled in the parking lot. I had to stop, and I took a picture of the parking lot, because end to end cars, okay? Easter Sunday in parts of the country, they're citing people, arresting people, telling people get out of a church parking lot because I couldn't have a drive-in church. And I'm pulling into Lowe's, buying something that I need to get taken care of for my home, and there's wall-to-wall people. Inside there had to be 400 or 500 people easy. Wearing this, of course, okay, disinfected myself, the cart, and come out and disinfected myself and everything again, but I can't walk up and down the street. What's wrong? We got great people in this town. We have great leaders in this town, okay? And I'm not against anybody. The new county health officer, whatever, I'm not against anybody. I'm just saying, you know what? This is overregulated, and it's overreach, and it's wrong. And if people don't stand up for what our dads fought for, what the greatest generation fought for, then we're gonna get it run over. We're going to get run over, and we are being run over. Okay, and that's why I came out today.
Sure. Talking about this pandemic, do you feel, maybe we should treat bigger cities differently than we treat smaller towns? That, Tuolumne County only has, 2 cases of COVID that we know of.
Yeah.
Do you think they should be treated differently?
It has to be. The guidelines have to be specific to the area. God bless his heart, Governor Cuomo, and what he's dealing with out there in New York. Okay, at least from what I've seen, the man is working with the president are working with as many politicians as will work with him on this. Some politicians, they hate his guts so bad, they don't give a rat's ass what he's doing. Nothing's going to be right, okay? But it goes way beyond that. Specifically for us here, there's not very much going on here, pandemic-wise. I have a blown-out hip. I was supposed to have hip surgery and spine surgery. Compressed discs. I'm shorter now than I was, okay? And I'm hurting like a dog. I am. I hurt all the time, and badly. All right, and I'm moaning and groaning about it. Okay, you got to be scheduled out because of the pandemic. All right, I don't see that as an issue here in this town. Okay, and whether I agree with it or not, they put me out. Okay, I go by that. I'll make it. I'll live. I'm an old guy. Old guys rule. Okay, I'll make it. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. All right, but for what's going on there and other parts of the country and in our own state, yes, it's got to be addressed differently. Okay, we're not living in apartments in the Bronx. Okay, where all hell is breaking loose. Okay, and sickness is very easy to be contracted and all that. It's just not the same here, so it needs to be addressed differently, in my opinion.
And you mentioned you're a business owner. Have you been impacted by this?
We don't own the business anymore. We shut it down about 1.5 years ago. Downtown, we owned a store called Bedazzled right across the street from Cindy. Okay, we miss it greatly. The retail market here just kind of like took a nosedive when we made a business decision. Okay, we're sad for having to make that because we just loved it. We love the people, love the town. Okay, we may open something else up. Okay, we're thinking about that. But you got to be smart. You got to be business. Do business properly. Okay, and at that time we made the decision that we felt was the right decision at the time. But other business now, I work down at 81. I'm a coffee barista for crying out loud. Okay, downtown 81, and I love everybody who comes in there. All the police officers come in there, and people down from the courthouse and everything, and we get along great. Okay, our business has been impacted. Danny and Lori's business, 81, Cindy's business, they all have. Okay, it's sad. It really is sad. Okay, we need to get back. We need to get back on track. We need to open up this country. We need to get the economy rolling again. Thank God we got a little bit of stimulus money coming or whatever. But you know what? We're all paying for that. Okay? It's not a bailout for anybody. Taxpayers get to pay for it. We're going to be paying for it for a long time, and so are our kids and our grandkids are going to be paying for that. Okay? $2 trillion plus, and they're needing more. Come on, it's crazy. Okay? We need to open up, but we need to be very, very smart about it. Where you can open and where you can't open, maybe so soon. Okay, but my opinion is in this county right here, where we are right here, we need to get the ball rolling and get back to life.
Do you hope, peaceful protests like this one today, there's more of those happening around the state and around the country. Do you hope, this makes a point so people listen?
Yes, because like I said, if we don't speak up, okay, like I said, I'm not an activist, but I'm just tired of the shenanigans, tired of the disinformation, tired of wrong information, tired of politics in Washington not coming together and figuring out what we need to do as a nation instead of furthering agendas. It isn't right or left right now. It's the state of America, and get America back and going again. And I don't want to live in a fascist country. I don't want to live where I'm told what to do. I don't want to live where I can told that I can't go into the store up there, tractor, buy some seeds that I want to plant in my backyard. That is so stupid and asinine. It's pathetic. Okay, I don't mind saying so. The governor of Michigan, that's stupid. Okay, making the kind of decrees and things that they're making. Okay, it's overreach. It's overreach, man. Just saying my 2 cents about it. And you know what? People take it or leave it. I don't care. I don't care. I get people in my own family. They don't even like how vocal I am sometimes. They're trying to calm me down. Hey, Dad, you need to calm it down a little bit. You know, and I'm like, yeah. You know what? My dad gave everything so that me and my kids and my grandkids, their kids, would have freedom. So many other men and women gave the same thing. You know, they bled, they died, they gave the ultimate sacrifice. And I have something to live for. I'm tired of seeing it overrun. For somebody telling me I can't have somebody come over for dinner, it's like, ain't happening. They're coming over anyway. Arrest me. Okay.
Thank you, Randy. Anything I'm missing?
What's that?
Anything that I'm missing, Randy, that you'd like to add?
No, just appreciate everybody that's doing everything out there for us. Doctors, my granddaughter's going to med school. She's working, she's got a mask on, everything, gloves. She's testing a few people here and there, you know, giving people shots and things like that. You know, and her education, our law enforcement here, we got this great law enforcement here in this town, people in this town, you know, that we've come to know and love. And we appreciate everything that they're doing. Law enforcement, the police, the fire department, the doctors, and everybody. I appreciate everybody that's trying to help our president. Crying out loud. I don't agree with everything that Fauci's saying and Burks. I don't. Okay? I'm digging. I'm doing my own digging. I'm doing my own research. I'm following the money. Where's the money coming from? Who's doing what, where, when, why, how long? Those kind of things. Okay? And it's just like, what I'm seeing, I'm not liking, so I'm just going to go ahead and speak up for it. Okay? And I love people. I love people. Okay? Nobody going to tell me I can't go to church. We're not holding church services right now. Okay, they're more or less, we got like 8 or 10 people there, and they're doing their way out, and it's online.
Sure.
Okay, and it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, but that's me.
Randy.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And the last
Thank
is
you.
these people here are from our salons.
Thank
we
you.
have a ton of salons in our area.
Right.
And they're impacted in a completely different way.
Right.
Girls, want to come over and answer any questions? We're going to start walking,
Thank
just so
you.
you know.
Sure.
We'll meet you in downtown.
Anyway, so those of you that are just getting on live, we are downtown Sonora, small businesses supporting one another, protesting against all the closures. So Randy, who just spoke, he was a previous business owner downtown. Now Kayla and Danielle, they've got hair salons, which obviously hair salons are hugely impacted. Well, yeah. Take that one.
It's got your name on it?
Yep.
Cool. All right, my friend.
So the girls here, obviously hair salons, are shut down. My wife's tanning salon shut down, so they're gonna get a little interview here too, and see what they have to say. Darren, I know you asked me about the stimulus check. We have received zero money. We've put in for anything and everything that we could, and we've received nothing so far. No loans, no grants, no nothing. Still waiting. So.
Start off just by getting each of your names and how to spell them. Okay. Danielle Helm.
DANIELLEHELN.
Okay.
And I'm Kayla Pfeiffer. KAYLA PFEIFER.
Okay. And tell me why you guys came out to support everything today.
We're a small business owner like Cindy. We own a salon in downtown Sonora. We're coming on 2 years that we've been open. So we're relatively new. So I feel like we're just as passionate about what's going on, especially in our community and where we live. So we wanted to show our support. We're upset because we're one of the little guys that's getting swept under the rug. We've been deemed non-essential with nowhere to go. You know, we still have rent to pay, bills to pay. We have 11 people that are displaced at home right now. The CARES Act hasn't kicked in. We have no supplemental income to
because our people are hungry and they're taking away our civil rights and our liberties. It's supposed to be, the land of the free, but we're not even the land of the brave right now. It's really sad what's happening. If somebody doesn't step up and say something, we're going to get seen.
What do you guys want to see come out of, being able to make your voices heard today? You guys aren't the only ones that I've seen doing things like this around our state.
We just want the ability to choose. You've taken our voice away and our choices and telling us that, we are less important than the big stores. We can't have our doors open and we can maintain better control of who comes in and who doesn't. And it's not right. We are just as important as everybody else.
Yes, I would like to think we're essential. We can properly disinfect, keep people minimal in our shop. I mean, you go to Walmart and it is packed. You go to Lowe's, it's packed. So what's the difference between a huge group of people there to 4 or 5? So it should be our right to choose what we're going to do. We could take the proper precautions just like anybody else can. If anything, I think that we would be better at smaller room, so it's not like a giant store where it's spread way faster.
Sure. Now, when the news came out, 5 weeks ago, that everybody had to shut their doors, all these small businesses, what went through your guys' minds at the time?
Disbelief. We were devastated. What do we do now? We don't get paid by the hour. We don't have an employer. We don't have the benefits afforded to most people who are on payroll. I mean, we work and we make money every day, and if we don't work, we don't get paid.
I agree 100% what you just said.
And yesterday, there was supposed to be, were you expecting more concrete details about opening up the state of California from the governor yesterday?
Yeah, we expected a lot more than just a plan for a plan. We were looking for some direction, something that we could, anticipate and look forward to, and start talking to our clients and the girls that we work with and have a game plan of, okay, what do we need to do as a salon to ensure safety for our clients and, our coworkers? But we are just left wondering, come back in 2 weeks and, we'll talk some more.
I feel like it was just a Band-Aid on top of another Band-Aid. There was no plan of action, okay, this is a date that we're going to reopen and we're going to start back slowly. There was nothing. I felt like it was just a lot of talk. And you kind of was like, that's it? I feel like we're still exactly where we were when this all happened.
Mm-hmm. Anything that I'm missing that you guys would like to ask?
Not that I think
I think
of.
it's just, why is it important to have peaceful protests like this happening and get your guys' voices heard?
I think it's good because then it allows people who are afraid to say something to know that there are a lot of other people around them that aren't afraid to say something, and that it is okay to speak up because it is our right and nobody should be able to take your right away. So,
And just one more thing, it's not as much about life so much as livelihood. People are depressed and scared and fearful and angry, and we as a society are turning on more. We're being brave by being out here because it's a witch hunt. We don't know what's going to happen. The backlash will be from, our fellow people. But we need to have a voice and stand up, for what we have.
Thank you. Do you own a business as well out here?
So I own Sound Extreme Productions. We've been in business for 25 years. We are an event production company, so we provide wedding DJs, event DJs, concert lighting, photo booths, just event services. And then my wife owns 2 tanning salons in Calaveras County.
Mm-hmm. All things that aren't operating
Right.
now.
We've been fully shut down since about mid-March. We've lost we've lost a lot of public events. All of our weddings are rescheduling, so somewhere around 100 events just in May, April, and half of March. All of those are gone. We're starting to lose June events, July events, and because of the kind of media scare of a second wave coming, we're starting to actually lose fall events, and they're starting to reschedule for 2021. So it's really affecting the event industry hugely, especially even if they do reopen businesses and they do open up the economy, the large gatherings, that's going to be affected long term. So the long term effect on the event industry is going to be months, if not years.
Mm-hmm. I'm from Las Vegas, so I see this all the time lately with casinos not being able to open and events not being able to happen, concerts, and do you think that will take a huge economic toll on our society, not being able to host events like this?
Yeah, I think the social impact and the economy impact of the event industry is going to be huge. They're saying concerts aren't going to get back to, rolling on with concert till like 2021. The wedding industry, we don't know. People are still going to get married. Are they going to get just, smaller? The economy crash in 07, 08 didn't fully affect the wedding industry. People are still getting married. But if they, put their foot down on large gatherings, it's really going to affect it.
What do you want to see come out of an event like this today?
So, Tuolumne County has always been about small business and always been about supporting local. And that's why I came down here. I'm not the protesting activist type, but I am a small business. I'm a 5th generation of this county, and local business is very, very important to myself, my family. And so I wanted to come down here and support the other local businesses peacefully and just show that we're hurting. We're out of work. I laid off 20 employees. And when you lay off 20 employees, that impacts me personally. That weight goes on our shoulders as employers. So, we're all affected. My employees are hurting, we're hurting, and I wanted to come down here and show our support to the other local businesses of the county.
Mm-hmm. Anything that I'm missing that you would like to add?
I'm just really hoping that we can kind of get back to some normalcy. Hoping we can get back to normal. The schools are being affected. I'm seeing the suicide rate go up. I think there's been more suicides in our county in the last 30 days than there have been COVID cases. And with what's going on, we're seeing depression on the rise. And so I think that's something that's not being looked at. 2 girls in Oakdale just committed suicide this week. So the social impact that teens are having that are not getting to graduate, not getting to go to their proms, not getting to finish out their senior year, that's everything to a teenager. So I think it's not only affecting the adults, it's affecting the teens and the children as well.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, guys, so I just got done with my interview. I'm going to walk downtown. I'll get back on live here in a little bit. We'll see all the small businesses that are down there. So we're downtown, all these local businesses, local shops, everybody's supporting one another, just trying to get back to business. We shouldn't have to, jeopardize our livelihood and everything else. We can be safe, we can be clean, and we can get back to work. Have any input that you want to say?
Well, just here today to support the small businesses and also to kind of speak out, as it seems that the data we've been receiving isn't meshing with the measures they've been taking and shutting everybody down. There seems to be kind of a middle area that we could move to, get a lot of the businesses back open, mitigating, wearing masks, gloves, all that kind of thing. We just want to work together. We're all for America. God bless everybody.
Hey, man.
Awesome, man.
Thanks, Mike.
Appreciate you being here.
I just think that we should be able to go through this process safely and promptly. There's no reason for this to be drug out. We can begin opening businesses. I talk to people that do flooring, for goodness sake. All they need to do is get into a place and put the flooring in. There's nobody there when they do stuff like that. There's no reason that we can't safely and promptly do these businesses here in California. I'm frustrated like Mike regarding some of the statistics and numbers that we've been given. We were told when this state was shut down that 25 million Californians were going to be getting this virus. Do you realize that worldwide around 2 million people have gotten this? Worldwide. We were told in California only that 25 million people would be getting this virus. I'm frustrated. I look at that as being misled and told something different. So yes, absolutely, at that point in time we say, Governor, you do whatever you need to do. Now we're crying it out, Governor, you need to do whatever you need to do to get us back up and running safely and promptly. One of the main reasons I came out today is that we as a people, we began this country on our liberties, and we began them on Judeo-Christian principles, and right now those principles are being squashed. We're not able to get together corporately and worship. I understand some of the problems with that, but we need to come up with a way that we can legally get together and worship again. We are the church. We don't need to go into a building. We can go online, but we need to come up with something, figure this big mess out. Thank you.
Awesome.
God bless you.
Go ahead.
If you agree with me or not agree with me, the best part about this is we live in America and we can have a different voice. It is so important that we stop living in fear and we demand the data that we deserve. Our governor is holding us hostage by not producing more data. We live in the United States. I have every faith that we could produce these tests, but we're not. This is very political. Please, please stay safe if you have a suppressed immune. I have no problems with that. But also, quit trampling on my rights.
Thanks, Cindy. So that was Cindy Zielinski, a entrepreneur of our county. She's got multiple businesses around the county. She's got a restaurant, a bed and breakfast, a lodging, resort, and just a great entrepreneur of our area. So she's really leading this on the spot. Okay, we've got Danielle and Kayla. They have a local hair salon here, and they're out here supporting businesses, and we're gonna see what they have to say.
Hey, we're out here supporting.
That's what she's saying right there.
100%.
So hopefully you guys get to open soon.
We hope so. I mean, who determines who's essential? I would like to think we're essential. Everybody needs their haircuts. Old people need their toenails trimmed, fingernails trimmed. We just want to survive.
I think it's going to be May 1st, no matter what.
Fingers crossed.
It'd be nice to have some direction. That way we can plan and be in line for when it happens.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thanks, girls.
Yes, thank you.
Terrible. Yeah, I mean, communism's coming. If we don't stand up now, we're going to lose it all.
Yeah. So are you on a business, or are you just out here supporting
I'm just out here.
businesses?
I have a business, but it's deemed essential right now.
Well, you're lucky.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I guess I'm part of the corporate fascists and the real estate firm, so whatever. But
Well, we're all wanting to get back to work. That's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. No, my wife's from Venezuela, and they destroyed that country with socialism, communism, within a matter of 10 years, and it was that quick. It happened, and they're doing it here within a matter of a month. I mean, the depression here is going to cause so many millions to die around the world. This is basically Bill Gates, eugenics. They want to kill off a majority of the population for their devilish, demise. It's basically a good versus evil. And if we go into a depression, it's going to kill millions, and the virus, even if this is a man-made virus, but it's not killing that many people compared to what a depression would kill.
Right. From what I understand, we've had, and I haven't gotten this fact checked, but 8 suicides in the last 30 days.
Oh yeah.
in our county.
Oh yeah.
And we've had
People
0 deaths.
People are going nuts right now, and they're losing their minds over it, and that's going to end up the unintended consequences But see, the people who did this, they knew this is all going to happen. They wanted an anarchy. They wanted chaos. There's a few people that want to control the whole world at any cost, even at the destruction of everybody. So that's the problem with humanity, man. Everybody wants to control other people, and that's the good versus evil. But hey, you're out here doing what's right, and I think the God in heaven, wants us to do what's right, and fight for freedom, fight for life, And we've been pre-programmed for this abortion and all this other stuff, Planned Parenthood and the stuff that Bill Gates and Margaret Sanger, everybody that was into eugenics, and they're coming after us, and people just haven't quite figured it out that they're coming for us. So.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem.
So my job was deemed essential, and I'm very thankful for that, so I can provide for my family. But every human is essential. Every job which puts food on the table is essential, and we have the right to provide for our families. We don't have to agree about anything else. But I think that's pretty universal.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so it was about an hour-long protest. It's pretty interesting. That's the first time I've ever been part of something like this. It's really interesting. I mean, you've got a lot of small businesses out here, but I was surprised. Talked to a couple people that were deemed essential and were actually out here protesting as well. They still got jobs, they're still getting paid, but deemed essential just to show their support that who has the right to say who's essential and who's not essential. Everybody should have the right to make a living. That living should just be made in a safer manner these days. We're all gonna have to adapt. We're all gonna have to change our ways. Nothing's gonna be the same anymore. So we're just gonna have to be a little cleaner, be more cautious, and adapt. That's what we do. That's what humans have done for thousands of years, is adapt. So anyways, that's it. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Stay safe.